So let's see how he responds to Loren, because he called out Loren. He said that he gonna violate Loren if she don't show proof of him lying. And she actually showed proof, and this nigga went on. Man, this man, this dude right here, man. Like I said, people said that Cameron and Mace didn't address it. I'm kind of disappointed in Cam and Mace. But maybe they're gonna address it later. Maybe they getting some information or something like that. But if Cam and Mace don't address Akademiks, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be disappointed. But let's see what Akademiks, how he's gonna respond to Loren and Treasure. Let's get to it.
Listen, I'm ready to call all type out of her name. I'm a dirty nigga. I was minding my motherfucking business yesterday. I was at a family barbecue.
Oh, they
with
did?
the chat. I was cooling out. I was at a family barbecue. This bitch just brought up my name randomly. This should have been
They did address it? Oh, they did? Hey, Waterman, if you got the link to them addressing it, let me know. Now, I'm not talking about that tweet. I'm talking about addressing them on their podcast. So if you got the link of them addressing Akademiks on the podcast, send it to me.
Irking me all day. I can't believe it. I thought, you know how many demonstrations I done given in this hip hop shit? Why? You know how many demonstrations I done given?
No, I don't want no IG. No, I don't want no IG response. I want Cam to go in like how he normally go in. No, I don't want no IG. No, I want that Cam to go in like he normally go in on niggas.
I'm the nigga who people be like, man, we don't fuck with that nigga, but don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. I like that. That's respect. To me, that's respect. I'm like, am I getting soft out here? Yo, these hoes still mentioning me? They just dropped it. The bitch added me. She tagged me. I'm like, she ain't see what happened to the last fools who did that shit? This shit is getting out of hand. Anyway, chat, what's cracking with y'all, man? I know it's a little bit late stream. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I've been drunk all day. Well, I'm gonna get drunk, even drunker with y'all. I'm off the Tito's. I'm gonna get a little drunk with y'all. I'm drunk already. Leave her alone. Fuck no. What? You see, I don't like that. Who said that? Who said that? I wanna see. Snippets sound like that. Why you ain't tell her to leave me alone? You see, I'm on my 50 vibes. Nobody, was y'all in her comment section saying, damn, now why you throw that man name in the mix? Why the hell? You could.
So now he want to be the victim. Why you ain't tell her to leave me alone? Bro, it's a tweet. Why? I'm trying to understand why he taking this shit so personal, bro. Nigga, you are a public figure. You said that you number one, right? You number one in media. So people gonna talk about the number one person. Like, why he acting so brand new? There's something else going on with Akademiks than I know about or what we know about, because he took that simple tweet like she disrespected his mother, his family, his heritage, everything about what he stand for. All she said was, bro, you lied about what you said about Kendrick fans. But for some reason, that nigga took that personal, like she cussed him out in 6 different languages. So it's something going on else with Akademiks and these women, because people talk shit about Akademiks all the time. How come you ain't address Screwface yet? Screwface ain't just no regular nigga. Nigga, he get just as many views as you do on YouTube. He be getting hundreds and thousands of views. Just like, how come you ain't addressed Screwface yet? That nigga been roasting, toasting. Nigga made 2 diss tracks on you. How come he ain't saying nothing about Screwface? He just gonna skip over Screwface and attack Loren based off a simple tweet. A simple tweet. But he ain't say nothing to a Screwface yet.
Tell she just got in the industry. This bitch is souped off some free tickets. This how you know. That's the bitch you hit up at 3 o'clock. You got a bottle of Henny, you fucking. She's souped off getting some free tickets from Dave Free and them. She's over here now, giddy as hell, drunk as hell, tweeting, mention.
Now, and you wonder why he gets sued. Now, this is some defamation shit right here, man. You sound like you attacking her character, assassinating her character online. Didn't you get sued one time for the same shit? I think he still might be facing that lawsuit where he said that this girl is a prostitute or something like that, and then the girl sued him because he went online and said that she's a prostitute. This nigga don't learn. If I'm Loren, listen, I'm gonna let that nigga crash out. Hey, call me all the names, say I'm a hoe, say all of it. Bow, I hit your ass with a bing bop, boom bop, bing bop, bam.
Shit in my goddamn name. That's a cheat bitch. That type of bitch, you got some She's over here now, giddy as hell, drunk as hell, tweeting, mentioning my goddamn name. That's a cheap bitch. That type of bitch, you got some black and moms, and you got like a fifth of Henny, and you definitely fucking. And she probably gonna tell you no condom. It's a cheap bitch. I get it. But why are you excited about being at this dot show? Please keep my name out of the whatever fuckery y'all got going on, because I don't think y'all like when I bring y'all up in all type of fuckery that I got going on. That's all I'm trying to say. I was having a good time. Nigga, you know that shit bothered me to the core. I was on the phone with Wack. Chat, this been bothering me all day. I can't even lie to you. And I want nobody to say I started it. I just can't believe the audacity of this bitch.
Off of a simple tweet. A joking tweet. Something else going on with this dude, man. It's something that we don't know about. But he normally talks about all his problems, so maybe I'm not aware of his. It's something else going on with this nigga.
I just can't believe. So congratulations. Supposedly she responded. I'm glad she's a timely hoe. I like it. She's a timely bitch. I gave her 24 hours. She drafted up a response 24 hours. I'm going to see if it actually meets my demands. I'm going to see if it meets my goddamn demands. But if it doesn't, let me pull my calendar out again. I'm going to give you a nice 90 days of non-stop content. Since you like content so much. I see you also promoting a podcast. Wait, is my shit frozen? You also promote a podcast. Trust me. Whatever Uncle Charlotte couldn't get the eyeballs over there to, don't worry, you came to the right place. Big Act will get people to go look at that little struggling podcast, okay? Trust. Might not be the way you want to, but trust. I'll get the job done. Listen, Black Effect. I know we didn't do a deal, nothing like that. Shout out to Charlotte, I ain't with the Charlotte. But y'all could cut me the fucking commission for what do you call it again? To promote some of these struggling podcasts y'all have signed. There was one bozo who was dissing me. Every time I see some struggling podcaster dissing me, they're always on Black Effect. I'm like looking around, I'm like, okay, I'm on some Conor McGregor shit. Yo, who the fuck is this guy? Like every time I look around,
MMA.us
and I'm chilling. I'm in my big act mode. I'm doing good. Nigga, I just came off my 7th cancellation. Nigga, I'm back in my mood. Like, yo, I'm rolling punches. I'm doing my thing out here. You feel me? All of a sudden, I'm at a press conference, and I'm like, yo, I just hear some randoms just say some shit. What the fuck? The heavyweights don't want it with me no more, chat. It's the randoms. But if I don't address the randoms, they're gonna act like I'm scared, right?
TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're like, who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is that?
TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're like, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
You gotta turn back around. Who the fuck? You know what else I'm mad, chat? I campaigned for this bitch to have a job. She's been on the goddamn unemployment line. Didn't you almost get demoted out of your job by that loudmouth, alleged transsexual, what's her name? I can't remember the name. Yeah, I can't remember the name. I'm drunk. Anyway, I was campaigning for her to get the job. Now this bitch is over here trying to turn around, trying to clout chase off me. Akademiks is a liar. Tag me and shit like that. I'm tight. Anyway, all right. I know it's 5 o'clock. Shout out to my truck drivers, man. And this is the time y'all usually get on the road. Y'all got beat traffic. Beat traffic, y'all. Shout out to my truck drivers. Love y'all sincerely. We're going to try to get through
It ain't that serious, bro. It ain't that serious. Nigga, do you know how many people called you a liar? Nigga, I didn't call you a liar. If he's so butthurt about being called a liar, nigga, you should be spazzing out on everybody. Nigga, Kendrick said that you compromise. Everybody calls you a liar every single day. Dorothy, what you over here doing? Act is a weirdo for going to... Dorothy over here going crazy. He went to prom with his mom. I don't know nothing about that, but you know, hey, but everybody done called you a liar on YouTube. So many people done caught you. I didn't caught you in lies. I called you a liar. Screw. There's tons of people with smaller YouTube channels, with big YouTube channels. Everybody calls you a liar, and I don't see you going off like this.
a few things today. All right. Oh, yeah, less hilarious. Okay, yeah. Corey Holcomb handled her. So usually I get the pride and the privilege to say I washed a bunch of people. I ain't watching less hilarious. Corey Holcomb handled that. He had her crashing out, all type of shit. So shout out to Corey for that. Okay, all right. What are we even talking about today? Ooh, that's going to be part of my intro. I didn't play it.
All right. So I think that's all he said on this one. And then
someone asked me recently. They said, yo, Ak, that's why I was just about to play that song, Playboy Cardi Weekend.
All right. So
where's the off?
I think that's all he's had to say on this one. But then he went live yesterday and really went off. So let's go to what he said last night.
Kendrick. Okay. So this Loren Lorosa chick, okay, the substitute teacher that showed up and never left. She got some tickets. From what I was told, Interscope and Kendrick's team blessed a bunch of people in the media space with tickets. Okay? And this is a common tactic.
Didn't they give you media tickets too? So that means if she's sucking dick for tickets, then you were sucking dick, right? Because didn't you say that Dave Free hooked you up with some tickets back then? All right. So you sucking dick too. All right, cool.
The best way to get somebody to really start dick riding you get them some tickets, you get them some free drinks, you put them in a suite, you give them some extra access, and usually they're gonna come back with a testimonial like, yo, this shit is so lit, this and third. That's another thing. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I'm being honest. And again, when I'm speaking, I'm always gonna give it up how I'm gonna give it up. Dave Free and them gave me tickets to the Mr. Morale and Big Steppers tour. They took
Exactly. So come on. So how you gonna say that she on her knees when they gave her tickets the same way they gave you tickets? So if she sucked dick, you suck dick too. Come on, man. You got to call it down the middle. Call it down the middle. If she sucked dick, you suck dick too. All right.
really nice care of me. And I thought that tour was good. And I did speak pretty highly of them. This whole thing where I was going to go to the MetLife specifically and go to the tour. Well, my man's bought them tickets. We ain't going to like, their team don't fuck with us. Clearly, after they put me on Drake's side, so they don't fuck with us. But you know what I mean? I don't care. Like, I want to be able to get a real perspective on how this tour is. Like, is it lit all the way through? What parts I like versus what parts I don't like? Watching on the video, I can't really tell. I think I've given like mixed reviews on it because some videos I've seen, I'm like, energy is a little bit iffy. Then some other videos, I'm like, oh, this shit's lit. And that's the thing. And this is where my biggest problem is with Loren Lorosa. And this is exactly why you ain't on TMZ. And it's exactly why you over here having a fight with a transsexual looking motherfucker named Just Hilarious for your space on the Breakfast Club. And this is why nobody listens to you when you're by yourself, because you're not intellectually honest. You came out and while you were there, probably drunk off whatever the fuck you were drinking there, you couldn't help but make that moment about me and what you claim I said. Except you.
Imagine an alcoholic trying to talk about someone drinking. Imagine that. Imagine an alcoholic. That's like a porn star making fun of somebody sucking dick. Look at you sucking dick. That's your job. You suck. This alcoholic is trying to shame Loren from enjoying herself. So what if she was drunk at the concert? Shit, I was drunk. I was drinking. And so, nigga, you drink every single day. You are literally, if not borderline alcoholic, a real life alcoholic. So I don't understand his talking points. He hasn't made one valid talking point yet.
You were lying about me, claiming I was lying. I've given many different conversations or spoken about, again, nobody works harder than me. I don't care who you're talking about. I sit here, stream 6 hours a day. Y'all motherfuckers, even if y'all at the Breakfast Club, y'all talk time because I do talk breaks. Y'all play music the majority of the time. Y'all talk time is like an hour. I sit here for 6 hours a day every day. So there's a lot of clips of me saying a lot of things. And everybody knows. If you watch my stream, by the way, you guys should go to kick.com/academics. That's our news platform we're streaming on. It's a new version of syndication. Stream everywhere. One thing you could say about me is that I've never always said I'm right. Like fully. I'm always humble enough that if I get new information that changes my opinion, I will change it. But for the majority of the time, I'm always coming correct. And there's never a time where I'm looking at evidence that says A and I just lie and say B. That's why I was triggered. Because that's the reason why I be having, like right now I'm looking at the chat. We got 15,000 people in here. You think 15,000 people is just in here just because we're just lying about everything? They know Ak is going to do a good job of breaking certain shit down. Now, am I biased about certain things? Of course. So yeah, when you come at you're coming at my entire reputation. You're coming at exactly what I built. Bitch, I never got given no fucking spot on radio like you. I never got given none of that. You see when that whole shit happened when they were looking for Breakfast Club hosts? You think they asked me once? No, they don't fuck with me. Nigga, I made what I made, nigga. I made this. I made it where Spotify had to come holler at me. I made it where Complex had to come holler at me. I made it where even Black Effect had to come holler at me. I had to build this with these motherfuckers in the chat. All 15,000 of them. So I do take it very offensive. And I get it. And this is why I can't believe, you see that chick, Treasure Wilson? Hate to bring her back up in this. You wouldn't know because we didn't know about you until you're on the show with Cam and Mace. So you wouldn't care if somebody is impugning your reputation, your integrity, and everything else because that's not why you got to here. You're a 22-year-old girl.
Your integrity, bro, it's not. Nobody is going to look at this and say, oh my gosh, we look at academics differently. There's not one person that ran with this tweet and said, oh my gosh, after this situation, I look at DJ Akademiks differently. I'm sure they look differently when you was in that situation with that 15-year-old boy. I think, that situation that you put yourself in maybe gave people a different perspective and an outlook on you. But this right here, I highly doubt that people took this tweet and said, oh my God, DJ Akademiks' integrity is in question. His credibility is, oh my God, DJ Akademiks is a horrible person. I highly doubt that. You have made yourself the reason why people feel a certain way about you is based on your own actions of how you conduct yourself. It's not based on this little stupid ass tweet. It's not a stupid tweet, but it is a stupid tweet. Yeah, it is a stupid tweet. It's not that serious. This tweet is not that serious.
Good-looking, attractive girl who's supposed to be eye candy. I know about this because I did everyday struggle. And when we came to picking a host, one option was some white dude, and then we're like, listen, well, number one, Neska's very smart and intelligent, but also she's a woman and she's eye candy. What the fuck? Let's keep it on it. So I understand maybe why you have that disconnect with why I'm upset. Yeah, of course. When you see somebody defending what they built, of course it's going to look like, oh, man, he's so triggered. Yeah, I'm triggered because I had to build this.
It's not that serious.
Shorty at 22, you know what I was doing at 22? I was in the back of a Mazda 3 cranking out 7 videos a day while I had a regular job. Nobody knew me.
Shit, man. Let me play some violin music for this nigga crying, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Man, let me play some violin for this crying ass bitch. Man, let me play some violin music for this crying bitch. Let's listen to this nigga cry. All right, let me play some violin music.
I had to build it. I'm very upset. I'm very triggered when people attack my work. This is why we don't for yes Jews. I'm always triggered. I've never gotten a, oh, he's good looking pass. They used to say I stutter a lot. People say
Wait, you jealous of a female because people say that you ain't good looking? Oh my God. Oh shit, I almost damn near died. Oh shit. He said, I never got the, hold on. So you are jealous of a woman? So you're jealous of a woman's looks? I have never got the good looking pass. People say that I don't look good, but they say that Loren is cute and I'm not cute. You're gonna try to tell me as a man that I don't look as good as a woman? This is bullshit. I will stand on my integrity. Oh my God. Oh, yo, he's actually jealous of a woman. Oh, fuck. So he want to feel pretty. Oh, he want to feel pretty. He wants to feel cute. He want to be a bad bitch. Oh, see, I told y'all it's something deeper. Pause, no diddy. It's something deeper to how he reacts to women. It's something deeper. He want to feel pretty. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we getting somewhere. So he want to be a bad bitch. All right.
I'm always triggered. I've never gotten a, oh, he's good looking pass. They used to say I stutter a lot. People say a lot about me that would
I've never heard a man say that shit before. I never got a good looking pass. He's comparing himself to a woman saying, I never got a, what the fuck? Wow. I can't believe he said that. But it makes sense now. It makes sense why he talked to women like this. He want to be a bad bitch. Okay.
I've never gotten a, oh, he's good looking pass. They used to say I stutter a lot. People say a lot about me that would prevent me from getting to where I'm at. So when y'all,
do you know some of them richest niggas are ugly? Pause. First of all, every nigga is ugly to me. All right, every nigga's. But do you know how many ugly rich niggas it is? What the fuck? Big Smalls, that nigga was cock-eyed. He was fat. Nigga, what? Men don't get judged off of their looks. More of their talent, more than anything. Like, you can be an ugly ass nigga, but if you talented, talents will supersede your ugliness. We have seen that over and over again. First of all, every man is ugly to me. All right, but there's a lot of other niggas that's more ugly than another nigga. But pause all that. All y'all niggas ugly to me. But y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. R.I.P. to Biggie, but that nigga was tall. Well, he wasn't tall. I don't know how tall it was. He was fat, bow-legged, cross-eyed, couldn't see straight. What do you mean? You know how many ugly niggas it is that are successful? But he want to be pretty, though. He want to be pretty. Oh, okay.
stutter a lot. People say a lot about me, always triggered. I've never gotten a, oh, he's good looking pass. They used to say I stutter a lot. People say a lot about me that would prevent me from getting to where I'm at. So when y'all who have gotten there, some of y'all on with y'all legs up and on y'all back, when y'all get y'all positions, how dare y'all talk about a nigga like me? I'm upset. You're damn right I'm upset. I was, by the way, it's not only a woman thing. I was upset when niggas like Rosenberg and them other dweebs talked about me too. You bum ass nigga, you up there with a radio station that hasn't had no change or impact for a while. Your job is handed to you on a platter. You get to talk to millions of people. You don't have to work a fucking day for it. These are the laziest motherfuckers in the game. I'm always upset when it comes to what I've built. And I'm sitting here and I'm defending what me and this motherfucking chat that some of y'all come in and out, and I know there's a lot of hate watchers. I'm gonna defend it all the time. Y'all go build a company. Y'all go get off that show with Cam and Mason. You go build something that you have hundreds of thousands of views with, and let somebody say you're over there reporting fake shit. Or why is she so pressed? People joking on her. Let me see you do that. Loren Lorosa, you were a substitute teacher on the Breakfast Club. The girl came back from the pregnancy, wants you to leave. You don't want to leave. You fucking handcuff yourself to the fucking chair.
Oh hell yeah. Listen, Trick Daddy is still doing it. That nigga look like a bloated catfish. That nigga. Man, there's so many ugly ass motherfuckers. Man, listen. Man, listen. A male looks has nothing to do with anything. Yeah, Lil Wayne looked like a walking skeleton. Like he looked like a tan skeleton. That nigga. So yeah, Lil Wayne, that ugly bitch. How many ugly motherfuckers that are successful? Like I said, all men are ugly to me, but there's some men that are just ugly. You know what I mean? It's different type of, all y'all niggas ugly, but there's different type of ugly. You know what I'm saying?
And you got no confidence in yourself to build it yourself. That's why I respond to y'all like that. That's why when y'all see, why is he so angry? Yeah, the anger comes from the pit of my gut because I've done worked harder than everybody to get where I got. And I don't care if you like me. I don't care whatever you think about me, but it does bother me. And when it does bother me, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm gonna call y'all your name. Yes, I'm gonna take your disrespect and I'm gonna times it via 100. Y'all can just leave me out of y'all conversations. You know many people who, this happened with rappers. I know a few rappers who I love their music, but they don't fuck with me. But you know what they say? Man, fuck that bitch that nigga acting. We just not gonna talk about him. We ain't gonna get on the gram and engage with him because we know he about to go use his platform that he built diligently for over 15 years. He's gonna use it for the next 6 months to 12 months and really break down everything we got in terms of momentum. They're smart. So I never really miss an opportunity to give lessons like this on days like today. But without further ado, and that was the intro of me speaking about this person, why I'm so upset, right? you know these bitches that they've never built nothing in their lives. They don't work hard. Man, I sit here 6 hours a day. Y'all hoes don't do that. If I seen y'all worked as hard as me to get to where y'all got, I'll give y'all all the credit. But I've seen.
Bro, you sound dumb. Just because they don't go live 6 hours a day don't mean that they don't work hard. Just because they don't. What is he talking about? So when she was working, whatever previous job, she wasn't working 6 to 8 hours a day. That's a normal work schedule. What do you think? She just sit on her ass and then. Like, what are you talking about? Just because she does a live stream for 6 hours doesn't mean that she don't put in the same amount of effort as you. Like, yeah, his logic really don't make no sense. He's just talking just to be talking. He just talking to be talking. This is the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro.
Nothing of the sort. Some of y'all got pretty privilege. Some of y'all got whole privilege. Some of y'all, they just need a bitch. And some of y'all niggas, y'all just lucky because you're white. I'm sorry, I can't give you the same respect. You put me in a room with a bunch of OnlyFans hoes, I can't really look at them with the same respect, with knowing that all they have to do is play with their pussy to get the bread. I'm sorry. That's just really what it is. So, let me now attack your points, because now I had to get at you, and even the insinuation about being my career, or what I've built, or what I'm saying, and you using that moment to celebrate the fact that you got some free tickets to make it about me. So let's actually bring it up, because you did respond. I gave you 24 hours, you responded, and I actually appreciate it about you. You responded in the 23rd hour. I like it. So, let's go to what she said. And this is my biggest problem with this person. This is why she's not at TMZ or wherever the fuck she came from before. She's intellectually dishonest. Again, she's a person like the majority of people who don't like me, who have the narrative that says that Akademiks only talks about women. They don't watch the full content. They watch bite-sized clips. If you ask anybody who says, oh, actors don't like women, he goes up on all women, they won't ever mention that me and Young Bands, we got into it. Me and Lil Baby, me and Lil Baby was DMing setting up where to fight. Me and Meek Mill said, gonna come to my house. He said, call the governor on me. These are things that they could go left at any time. Like, I don't violence for women. I just defend my.
Now, as I said, I'm not going to be one of these people that say that he only attacks women, because that's not true. Because he has talked about men and women, but there's a different. Bro, you don't go off on people on let's just say men that just type simple things like this. The men that you go off on, they give you a reason to go off on you. They disrespect you. If they lead with disrespect, you have all the right to disrespect them. But Loren ain't disrespect you, bro. Treasure ain't disrespect you. It's really that simple. They just said a little joke. Well, Loren just said a little joke and she showed the receipt, but you acting like she called you out your name, that you making this bigger than what it needs to be. But like I said, I can give him credit. He don't just go at women, because he do go at men. But those men disrespect you to the utmost, where you got to respond back with disrespect. Loren didn't disrespect you. She just called you on your cap and she showed receipt. That's it. So.
Myself, there's 3 times the amount of men, especially in hip hop, that I have disagreements with and I've gone at than women. But the people who have the narrative, they're all intellectually dishonest because they get their information about me from bite-sized clips that they don't produce. And that's why when I look at somebody like this, I see laziness yet again. I tell you how much content I put out each week. If you're only going to watch a few clips and claim, oh, this is what he said, without understanding the nuance and also understanding at different times, I might be like, hey, I'll come back around and I'm like, oh, nah, this isn't the new thing. Shit, I love the Cardi album. Didn't I tell you the Cardi album's falling off the charts? Shit. GNX ain't my favorite thing, right? Even though I did say it's a cool album. Shit, didn't I tell you got most joints on the Billboard? Think I'm going to be like I'm a person. I don't like when people use me as this type of villain that they could get their clout and their extra retweets off. So let's look at what Shorty is actually, so her response to me. So she responded, okay, oh wow, she posted a bunch, great. So we're going to go down. She says, 12:57 Saturday. What did Ak lie about? A threat, okay? Now, this is quoting what I would say. She says, despite what Akademiks said in a previous review about Kendrick Lamar, fans not spending money. Now, Loren Lorosa, and if you claim you're the journalist that you are, I need you to understand. Kendrick Lamar, first of all, I'm not backing down also from nothing I said. If I was wrong, I would say I'm wrong, but I ain't backing down. I do think Kendrick Lamar fans are a bunch of bum-ass niggas who are cheap as fuck. What do I have to prove that? Well, let me go look at this. Top 5 highest grossing hip-hop tours. We went over this methodically. We went over this. We did the numbers, okay? These are the ones of all time. This is, again, we're not gonna have the new GNX tour in it, but if you're wondering why I say Kendrick Lamar fans are a bunch of cheap niggas, it's because Drake has the record. He has 320, right? 320 million, and Kendrick Lamar was at number 3 with 110 million. And that's the Big Stepper store. I went to that tour. The Big Stepper store. Let's look at some dates. Now, when looking at the dates, right? When looking at the dates for this, and this is why I came up with that idea, right? Everything is a little bit based in fact. Even if there's some joke, and yes, there's a lot of colorful jokes, because I do like clowning the K-bots. Don't get it wrong. But where I came up with that, and this was my extrapolation when talking about the stadium tour that was impending at the time, Kendrick Lamar, per ticket sold, per revenue, his average ticket price was, I believe, around $100 per ticket sold. You could kind of see it here. Like 120 actually. So 12,000, 1.8 million, right? As opposed to Drake, who went on It's a Blur tour. Again, I hate to have to break it down, but you have this. I hate people like Loren LaRosa because the reason why she ain't.
Wasn't the It's a Blur tour with 21 Savage and other people too? So you're being disingenuous, you're being dishonest, you're being whatever. It's the same thing. It was a co-sign tour. It was 2 people. It wasn't by himself. So you just skipped over that, huh? You skipped over that they had more dates. They have more touring dates. Skipped over that, huh? So this is where you don't do your research, buddy. Why you're not being honest? You're being dishonest right here. So you just gonna skip all over that, huh? You see that? Travis Scott, look. It says right here too. Look at God. 21 Savage joins Drake co-headlining its first man. Look at all the people. J. Cole, Travis Scott, Little Baby. Oh, you're not going to mention all of this stuff here too, huh? Look at all these people that joined the concert. You see that? Oh, you ain't doing your due diligence, huh? You just skipping over that, right? But go ahead. Cry like a bitch.
That is because she reads the cliff notes. She don't read the whole book. She goes to the index and the summary. She never reads every page. And that's the problem with people like that. Because if you had watched my streams, and yes, I know, if they're properly speak about me, you're going to have to endure 6 hours. Okay, so we just looked at that. Let me go to Drake, same type of venue. I think the venue was around, let's just go to wherever he sold 12,000. It doesn't matter. Okay, 12,000 times 2 would be 24. This is 2 dates, right? So we're going to divide into 2. 12,000 times 4, it's like 24,000. I know there's 3,000 extra tickets. To do the math with me, 6 million, 6.4 million for the 2 shows. Let's minus that in half. Drake is on average per show for the It's a Blur tour doing 3.2.
Whoa. You know that's a cold headlining, right? So you know 21 Savage is a part of that, right? But you see, when he talks about Kendrick, he wants to add that part. But when he's talking about this situation, which was co-headlined by 21 Savage, he excludes that. So come on, Akademiks. I know what you're doing. Everybody know what you're doing.
$1 million. Chat, this is pretty easy to kind of figure out what the fuck I was saying. If one nigga is doing 1.8, the other nigga is doing 3.2, it's clear, and we're going with the same amount of tickets sold approximately, it's clear one nigga is charging more for their tickets. Drake charges about double. Okay? Double than Kendrick has charged his fans. Now, I had a whole lot of my boy Aiden called me. Hold on, let me see. Aiden, I'm in a rant right now, bro. I'm in a rant, bro. Like, they got me, bro. I'm worked up. So,
but you know the tickets didn't Drake sell his tickets for like $85 and still couldn't sell out in Australia? So I'm not understanding. Let me see ticket prices. So once again, it seems like you ain't doing your look at this. Drake prices, I think at one point they were like $80 or $132. These are pretty cheap tickets. Nigga, I paid $500 for my goddamn tickets for Kendrick. So what are you talking about? Akademiks, boy, you doing all this screaming and hollering for nothing.
So, the point I was making is that, and by the way, you know what I said? I said, Drake concert tends to attract more women. They have kids, but they have old folks. They have people who probably have more income. That's why Drake charges more. And there's a lot of demand. Kendrick, he got some dusty-ass, bum-ass niggas who are his real core fan base. They can't pay that much. I really did say that. And I do still believe that. Now, granted, here's the thing, too. Before we knew that the tour that currently, the GNX, the Grand National Tour, it's a joint tour. What does that mean? SZA is also a headliner. So SZA...
The same thing with It's a Blur. The same thing could be said about your man Drake. This tour that you highlighting in the background applies to Drake too. You know that, right? So what's the difference? What he's about to say right now about Kendrick can be applied to Drake.
Remember, when I was saying Kendrick fans are some bum-ass, broke-ass, bitch-ass niggas, I don't think that. You put SZA on there and you bring in some women, a lot more women fan base. Okay, it works out. That's why I think they're also able to do these stadiums, right? By the way, I'm not knocking Kendrick being able to sell 9 million or make 9 million in a night. He's doing a stadium tour, more tickets, so they're selling 50,000, right? But let's extrapolate, right? He sold 47,000 tickets and did 9 million, right? Let's just go, so that'll be 4x this, right? 4x, right? We're just going off numbers. So if on his solo tour, 12,000 tickets got him 1.8 million. A stadium would be 4 times that, which is about like, you know, for this math, it's going to be 48,000. He sold 47,000, but who cares? 48,000 tickets, same price range, would have netted him, right, around $7 million. Okay? I think that SZA is one of the reasons why it's up to like 9, 10. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not even shitting on it. I'm just saying, you know, if you only rely on Kendrick fans, even if he does do stadium, the price point's still going to be a little bit lower. That's all I was trying to say. Obviously, the price...
Why you ain't say that about Drake and 21 Savage? The same thing could be applied to your... Man, shut up, man.
Points a little bit higher. You know, you not only get Kendrick, you get SZA. Great. Cool. So again, I'm just addressing everything at this. She says, I was told exclusively, and this is one of my biggest problems here with Loren Lorosa. This is the ultimate dick rider. I know how media works. Chat. Somebody over there on Kendrick team gossiping about me because you would not want to, again, I was told exclusively, who's familiar with these numbers, right? You could tell they were using her as a conduit to put out the information to try to debunk whatever I was trying to say.
The same way Drake uses you. Do you know why Drake uses you, right? For you to debunk what everybody else is saying about you. You mean the same way that Drake uses you, huh? Oh, you don't like that, do you? You don't like it, huh? Be getting a taste of your own medicine. Go figure. Go figure. You know that's what Drake is doing to you, right? He gives you this information for you to run on your platform to debunk the things that are being said about him. You easy to beat because you're stupid.
Right? And she's giving it up right here. I was told exclusively. Merch sales from Kendrick and SZA in New Jersey are record breaking. With SZA selling more for these 2 sold out weekends. By the way, SZA's from New Jersey. She's from Maplewood, I believe. But my sources made it clear that the way both Kendrick and SZA fans have purchased just merch alone, the last 2 nights were record breaking. So let me see, what clip does she use of me? Because she's now going to try to do the industry trick of take one clip. Don't tell you when I said this, but try to be like, we got him. Let's hear the clip. Again, I don't want to dismiss this dude.
Hold on. Yeah, I found the clip right here. Hold on. Hey, Akademiks. Yeah, I found this shit. Don't mention your man. So it seemed like Drake fans are broke too. So if you're gonna call Kendrick fans broke, you gotta call Drake fans broke. Where's this? Goddamn, how come it's not playing the audio? Oh shit. It's not playing the goddamn audio. But as you see right here, this is the Drake concert right here. $79, $99. This is the Drake concert. I need to make swing. Here go right here. This nigga was dropping the price down. I need to make swing. Yeah, right here. Bloop. Right here. So come on, call it both ways. It wasn't me. Yeah, it was you. Like Drake tickets got even cheaper. So once again, see, this is my problem with you, Akademiks. You don't do your research. All right.